Hello, my name is Catherine. I will be your host in another short video about Ekronity, the software thinking as a human. If you don't know about Ekronity, you can watch our previous video on our website at ekronlabs.com. Today we have a critical mass of exciting new updates on Ekronity. Ekronity has progressed in her understanding of the natural world in the last couple of months. With great excitement, the Ekronity team is ready to show today 3 new capabilities in 3 tests that we will be presenting. As you might recall from our previous video, the Ekronity brain is developing along with the visual tool we have put together, the EFMRI. In the test you are about to see, significant breakthroughs can be seen using the EFMRI monitor. Let's ask Jane to join us for the first test. Jane, the stage is yours. Hi, Catherine. Thank you. We're excited to share with you some great news. Ekronity now has an arm. Yes, it is a real arm she can control and move over the screen all by herself. That's awesome, isn't it? I want to share with you the first time Ekronity moved her arm, or be more accurate, her palm. In the test, we will show you Ekronity's palm pointing to our request on the most significant object on the screen. We show Ekronity this picture with many yellow lemons. As you can see, one of the lemons is larger than the others. Our task given to Ekronity is to point to the most significant object. Ekronity can see her palm and the lemons. Ekronity is aware of the presence of her arm, but she doesn't count her palm as an object. As we wait to see Ekronity's first arm move, let us remember that Ekronity is running without training. She starts fresh every time she runs, as she has no memory of prior runs. Go Ekronity. Ekronity completed this task in a split second, so we had to slow down the video to make it more watchable. Remember that she sees 2 significant objects. One is her palm, and the other is the larger lemon. Ekronity knows her palm and doesn't refer to it as an object. Well done, Ekronity. On the right side of the screen, you can see the real-time EFMRI of the Ekronity brain, as it decides to point the large lemon. Back to you, Catherine. Wow, that was impressive. Thank you, Jane. During the next test, Ekronity will demonstrate how she resolves the problem of enumerating objects, the process known as subitizing. It involves making a quick, precise, and confident estimate of the number of items displayed. Most people can correctly count 4 or 5 items with a glance. Ekronity can indeed enumerate as many objects as she sees. However, we also want her to be as human-like as possible, so we restrict her enumeration to 10 objects. Many is the name Ekronity grasps when there are more than 10 objects. For the next test, please welcome Alicia. Hi! As you might remember, the EFMRI is the tool that is helping us at Ekron Labs understand what is going on under the hood and track the Ekronity complex node network. On the next test, we show Ekronity a different number of objects on the screen. You can count on the that she can count, but we would like to focus on the EFMRI activity while she is counting. To start with, we show her a single object in front of her. Look at the right side of the screen. The big pink dot represents the location in her brain where she can comprehend the object's shape, color, and every other aspect, in this case, the letter C. Looking at the left corner of the screen, you can see the number of objects Ekronity has detected. She is right. The correct answer is 1. As part of how Ekronity processes visual input, she sorts the objects by the dominance of their colors. As you can see, black is the dominant color currently, although she is also aware of other shades. Now Ekronity sees 3 oranges. Look at the EFMRI. The 3 pink dots represent the perception of each orange, which is slightly different due to their spatial relationship with each other. Ekronity understands which orange is on top and which is on the left. You can see that she is correct in her count and that she distinguishes between shades. Ekronity is limited to enumerating a maximum of 10 objects at a time. As a result, Ekronity artificially perceives the situation in this picture as many. To conclude this demonstration, I'd like to give examples of how 3 objects on different screens are represented differently in the Ekronity brain based on the contents of the images on each screen. We can see that 3 oranges and 3 shapes of a circle, a star, and a triangular have different representations in the Ekronity brain. But look at the representation of the blue circle and the top orange. They both share the same shape and position, the top round objects in each picture. A similar situation, like a round object that sits at the top of the heap, is stored in the same place in Ekronity's brain. I hope you share the feeling that Ekronity is becoming smarter. Back to you, Catherine. Thank you, Alicia. It is so exciting. As you can see from the videos we published, we presented each time a different capability of Ekronity. Very soon, we will publish a video that shows all the powers of Ekronity at once and even allows Ekronity to keep track of previous runs. The Akron Labs team wants to thank you for watching the Ekronity human embodiment process. Stay tuned. You can watch the Ekronity videos on our website at ekronlabs.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel.